We're back now with Dr. John Brownstein of Boston's Children's Hospital with answers to your questions. And there are so many coming in each and every day, Dr. Brownstein. So I'll begin with the first one. Our viewer asks, is there any hope for a rapid test? I feel in these times of high anxiety, days is a long time to wait for a result.
Yeah, I mean, the reality is there are a lot of people working on developing faster and faster tests. Actually, what's amazing is some home tests are coming online as of next week. A company called Everlywell is an example. Still, unfortunately, we're not going to have the immediate answers that we need, but the efficiency in getting people tests is part of it, right? Not waiting in line, not having to wait days to get access. So the time frame to getting the answers we need is starting to shrink, even though maybe we don't have the immediate rapid answer that we would love. Hopefully, in the next 3 to 6 months, we'll have that.
Yeah, we hope that is coming. So we have our second question. A lot of people worried about their kids. This viewer asks, my kids are on the swim team. Is it safe for them to go to practice? Does chlorinated water kill the virus? The kids will surely get water in their eyes, nose, and mouth.
No, the reality right now is that we're all trying to do our part around social distancing. So when we're trying to encourage people to stay at home and have sort of limited interactions, it really goes for not just adults, but also kids. So we're having kids, you know, in limited interactions, probably practices of any sports, including swim. It's probably not the best time to be doing that. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of close proximity in these types of situations. So, again, the idea is to put those kind of activities on hold.
Yeah, swim practice can wait until we're in a better place here in this country and in this world. All right, our third question, what over-the-counter medication should you be taking that can help if you test positive?
Right. So the reality is, you know, you're treating the same ways that you treat a cold, right? But unfortunately, this is a virus, so we're trying to treat the symptoms. There is no real treatment now for the virus itself, unfortunately. There are many studies that are ongoing around antivirals. We're seeing some great early results of clinical trials, but there's no yet a recommendation around a treatment. Now it's just all about keeping hydrated and keeping fevers down in the ways that you would have the common cold. Yeah,
rest and fluids.
Yes.
So I think we're reaching a point, if not now, soon, where almost everyone knows someone or of someone who's contracted the virus. So this next question is important. They ask, if your child or someone you know tests positive and completes their self-quarantine, is it then safe for them to interact with family members and friends again?
Yeah, so, you know, the time frame is still something that's is up in the air. But what's very interesting is this idea of recovery, right? Because as soon as people are recovered, they become people that can actually be helpful to the rest of society, right? So one of the big questions we're asking ourselves is, once you've recovered, can you now be a contributing member to society while other people are sheltering in place? So 14 days is actually a pretty good measure post symptoms that you've had to actually start to engage with people again.
And Dr. Brownstein, on that note, because I had one of our staff ask me to ask you this, if you've gotten it and you've recovered, can you get it again? Could there be a new strain?
So right now, the idea is that immunity is probably going to last you a good year at least. And of course, we need to do more studies around this. But this is one that, you know, we have to do more work on, right? So the idea that we can do serological tests to check for whether you've had antibodies. If you've actually been recovered, again, this represents a huge opportunity for how we're going to get through this pandemic by taking the people that have recovered and making them valuable in the response in whatever way we can get them as volunteers. So
that certainly
absolutely,
makes sense. Yeah.
Yes,
all right. So
exactly.
This is a big one. This is our last question from a viewer, but this is a big topic today. Some are saying there is a possibility of prescription meds easing symptoms. So do people that have been taking anti-malarials for years have less of a chance of getting coronavirus?
You know, the reality is the data's still early, but yes, in terms of reducing symptoms and recovery, absolutely, there's some great signs around this product. Again, it's not being recommended yet by the FDA for coronavirus, so we still have to wait and see. So right now, it's, you know, of course, it's great if you're already taking it for other reasons to be able to see whether that has direct impact. But again, you know, there's still some work to be done from clinical studies to know whether it's a real valuable product or not.
Yeah, a glimmer of hope, though, nonetheless. Dr.
Yes,
John
absolutely.
Brownstein, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.